interesting day at UGA Sports. Class of 2026 number one overall player, Juju Lewis, the quarterback out of Carrollton, Georgia, is now reclassifying to 2025, meaning he goes from being a sophomore to being a junior. He'll play one more season of high school football at Carrollton, and there were thoughts he might go out to California, but he's going to stay at Carrollton. And then he'll be playing college football. So basically, he's going to graduate in 2.5 years. So very interesting reclassification there for Juju Lewis. Now, he is committed to USC, and it was a huge NIL deal that was part of that. And a lot of people just kind of wrote Georgia off because Georgia's not into the giant NIL deals. A lot of what you get when you go to Georgia is, hey, come here. We will get you into the NFL. You'll make NFL money. We're not going to pay you. We don't need to pay you tons of money to get you to come here, whereas other schools might need to do that. That was the old days. Kirby Smart and the Classic City Collective are working hard to be able to go toe-to-toe with some of the big names out there in NIL deals. And Georgia is back in the market for Juju Lewis in a big way. This is a guy who, he started as a freshman at Carrollton. Pretty good school. Last year threw for 3,000 yards, had 48 touchdowns. He's a machine. So he went from being the number one in 2026 class to number 2 in the 2025 class. Think about that. This guy was the number one sophomore in the nation. They moved him up to a junior. He didn't age any extra. He moved up through academics and such. He reclassified to 2025. Now Rivals has him as number 2. That's pretty damn impressive. I don't care who you are. So I went on the Twitter and said Georgia feels good about I feel good about where Georgia is in this one, and I do. The Georgia is back in this in a big way. It would not shock me to see Juju Lewis wind up at the University of Georgia. Now, 3 weeks ago, if you'd asked me that, I said no chance in hell. Now I'm saying I like the dogs here. I like the dogs a lot in this one. Stay tuned to UGAsports.com. We have a lot more coming about